Hi, my name is Kyle. I'm going to give you guys a quick lesson on for loops. So, by this time, you guys should know all about systems, about print statements, you guys know about functions, you guys know about variables, and that leads us right into for loops, pretty much. So, let's say you wanted to write this function right here. It's called print stars. It prints out 100 stars. It's all good and wonderful. You could do something like what we have here at the top. So, you could just have one print statement that has 100 stars in a line all the way down. That's kind of tedious though to code out, and it's not really that flexible. You can't really change how many stars you print out. Let's say you wanted to change this function to print out, let's say like 200 stars or something. You'd have to go manually in, you'd have to add 100 more stars here. So it's not really all that amazing. Another thing we could do is we could write out, all these system.out.prints in a line, and that's kind of the same thing, it's not really that flexible, and if you wanted to update it later, it'd be really hard. So this is exactly what a for loop is really good for. I have a nice skeleton of a for loop written right here, and we are going to go through it together. So to write a for loop, you need what's called a counter. A counter is an int. Right here, you write it in this block, and often we like to call it I or J or K, and we like to set it equal to 0 or 1. For this instance, it'll be 0. You need a semicolon, and then you need what's called a test. So you want to test to see if I is less than or equal to some number. Usually it's however long you want the loop to go to. In this case, you want to print out 100 stars, so we want to make it less than like 100. And actually, for simplicity's sake, let's make this 1 and less than or equal to 100. So we want to print from 1 to 100 stars, and then we need an update. So this will be I++. If you're not familiar with this syntax, this stands for just I is equal to I+1. This is just classic incrementing I, just adding one I. So we'll have our print statement, or our print statement rather. A star. Essentially what happens here now is you will start the for loop. You'll start at 1. You will ask yourself, am I less than 100? Yes, I am. Then you will print out a star, like right there. Then you go down here, you hit this bracket, and then you do your update. So now, the second time you hit the for loop, I is going to be 2. You're going to ask, okay, you're going to go through your test. You're going to say, am I less than 100? Yes, I is less than 100. So then you print out another star. You're going to increment, go back, I is 3, so on and so forth, until you print out 100 stars. And it's a really nice, compact way to print out 100 stars. Let's say you wanted to change it to, print out 200 stars, and all you need to do right here is just change this number to like 200. And that is a really short introduction to for loops, and yeah, that's it.